So in this video is a replay in the Chinese Tier 10 tank destroyer, the 114 SP2, which is this season's level 100 reward. So I'm assuming a lot of people got this now. I've seen a couple of videos where it just seems like the tank isn't particularly, it's not OP, and I would agree with that. It's not particularly powerful. It's just I quite like it. It's fully turreted. So that's a benefit. It's like the American turreted tank destroyers in that sense. You can sit in a bush, hide, and then just move your turret around. You don't have to move the hull, which negates your camouflage slightly. So there is that to it. Also, being fully turreted, any light tanks, they're a bit easier to battle against. So yeah, I've had a handful of games in this tank. This is my first game in it. So I happen to just be the best one out of the handful that I've played. So this one is the first class. Yeah, taking this position on Karelia just to try and get some shots down like that. So we managed to take out one of the enemy tanks that was pushing up. What that tank did, I avoid doing that now. I've done that previously, where I've noticed that the enemy team aren't particularly pushing for that hill like my team are now, but there's always the risk of just being sniped from the back. So the camouflage, considering like the type of tank it is, the camouflage isn't too bad. Like, I'm firing admittedly through this tree, but it was only when that medium pushed up that I got spotted. I do have the camouflage net, or advanced camouflage, whatever it's called now. I've got the optics, and I've got the advanced reload as well, which helps with the reloads. So noticing that artillery's targeting me now, really don't want to be anywhere near that. Notice that the enemy team are actually now pushing up. I think they've determined that there isn't anyone of my team on this side of the map. We have pushed around the north quite well, but yeah, I'm just falling back now. The enemy team have won the hill. Best hope now is that they come pushing around, sort of in a almost single file. We've got the 4 up there, putting some shots in. I think it gets artillery's attention. So now I'm just trying to give this tank down here a bit of support, get a nice shot in there. I do like tank destroyers. I do like sort of the stealthy gameplay, and I do quite like doing this. It's one of those where I do quite like to be near the front line, not too sniping too much. So yeah, being here, sort of helping the front line is pretty good. But yeah, just trying to side scrape off this this rock as best I can, using this fallen tree as well. A badly aimed shot, not too sure why I aimed right at the upper plate there. But we've got this light tank coming round. If I remember correctly, the artillery and that light tank are platooned up. So yeah, it's one of those things where I know this light tank is, or they're probably trying to help each other get assistance and whatnot. So something always to be aware of when particularly a light tank and an artillery are platooned up. They're probably doing that just to get the light tank some assistance for marks of excellence or something like that. So always something to be wary of when you see a light tank. So yeah, as you can see, as soon as I got spotted, artillery warnings coming on. Artillery's still looking over here. Yeah, it's just unfortunate sometimes. Just reversing back, I'm thinking the artillery might just take a blind shot into that tree, so I do want to avoid that tree completely. So just using this bit of an angle here, get a really nice shot there. I think that the crew skills I've got are snapshot, run and gun, so those two skills help there. I've also got off-road driving and clutch braking, which will help the rotation and just the general mobility over sort of soft and medium ground, I think all ground actually. And then the other skills that this commander's got is just the 4 standard, I would call them. 6 sense, ball leader, rapid loaded, steady aim. So yeah, I do have some help with the gun with those two crew perks. I think just it being a TD, I think sort of the camouflage is required, and the camouflage does give a bit of extra help to the tank as well. Or the advanced camouflage, as to say. Got a Turan here, it just fires, so then I feel like firing. So yeah, very dangerous tank there that's just popped up. I am an easy one shot for it. And he's probably at least a 2, maybe a 2 shot for me, so can't really push him. But yeah, the advanced camouflage, the bit of equipment, it gives quite a big boost to TDs and light tanks, so it's always worth carrying or having on a TD. The optics, I suppose you could drop the optics, I suppose, put vents on there, or one of the mobility pieces of equipment. But I think as you can see, the mobility is pretty good. As I said, I've got off-road driving, so that's probably helping slightly. And clutch braking, which may make it seem a bit more mobile than it is as stock. But I think it's a pretty good tank. I do quite like it. The camouflage is quite nice. The alpha's good. I think the reload is a bit slow for the alpha compared to other tanks, but I think considering this is fully rotating turret, it's got a little bit of armour. I think it's pretty good, especially for a season pass tank. As I said in a few of my previous sort of season pass videos, I think this is a pretty good season pass tank that pretty much a lot of people are going to get. It's not particularly strong, so people won't play it too much. But yeah, really good tank, and yeah, we'll get the last kill there. Get sort of only the 2nd place on that team. But yeah, just under 6,800 damage. Getting some good shots in there, and yeah, really good tank. I think it's quite good. First class, and then yeah, I think that was actually my first game in it. So yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely think it's worth playing. I'm not too sure if it would be worth buying though, but yeah, there's confirmation of all the skills and equipment.